What's cracking, my silly Desus? I'm Rido and welcome back to another trip on the Rido roller coaster. And I'm back after a nearly 2 months break or hiatus from the Rido roller coaster. I uploaded something yesterday, or depending how quickly I done this, another day. But so we're back on the Rido roller coaster. I'm sorry for the long break, but now I'm back and it's time for another trip. So I just wanted to do a video today, which I was looking through my videos and said, what haven't I done? And this is a video which I'm kind of like, why the hell have I not done this yet? And I know this can change a lot. My first ever video I done, apart from my introduction trailer channel, was a SAO review. It is absolutely an awful review. Don't recommend it. Anyway, so I'm going to do a video on my top 10 anime at this current moment, because it can fluctuate and we find new anime all the time. Just take out SAO, it was my favourite anime once. Oh, those days, no longer. Oh god, can't get those days anymore. But so without further ado, let's strap up onto this Rido roller coaster and let's get started. Number 10, we have Love, SHINee Boo and Other Delusions. So if you don't know what this anime is about, Love, SHINee Boo and Other Delusions is about a SHINee Boo, and I done a video on a skit on what is a SHINee Boo. I kind of like it, you know, you might think it's really cringe, it is, but okay, oh well, self-product placement out of the way. So SHINee Boo is about a boy named Yuta who's trying to get over a SHINee Boo problem, which is a kind of thinking you are a god, kind of having mystical powers, thinking you're possessed, all that spiritual, supernatural kind of adolescence is kind of what it's about. But then he thinks, right, I'm getting into high school, it's time to throw away the cape and just try and live a normal life again. But then he meets this girl called Rika, and oh, don't get me started on Rika. Rika is the best waifu ever, and you might be saying, if you see a picture, that's a lolly, the FBI, open up. Oh, no, 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 I say to you, because if you look on the wiki, Rika is 18. So, I just want to tell you this, she's 18, so, you know, pure waifu material, as I say. Anyway, so, without me ranting about my waifu of all time, I absolutely love this anime. It is one of those animes I absolutely adore. And so he meets Rika, and she has got massive SHINee Boo, and it kind of is a romance comedy about the two meeting, which is just really cute and really funny and got some brilliant comedic moments and some good fight scenes, even though they're all, psychological, which is really interesting part of the actual series, which I really like. And unfortunately it is number 10 because there is some better shows, but this is a show close to my heart and I absolutely adore it, and it's got my waifu in it, so to not have this on the list would be a shame on Rika. Anyone who got Rika as their main waifu, type down in the comments below, you get a Rido high five, because she's amazing. Okay, so at number 9 we have Attack on Titan, and you might say, oh, here we go with the mainstream trash. But Attack on Titan, if you look over here, you'll notice I've got quite a few Attack on Titan things. I've got my beautiful Eren figure over there as well. And I'm a big Attack on Titan fan. It was a very big thing, again, close to my heart, because it helped me open up with my family about my anime obsession. So, which, it's got to be close to my heart. And so Attack on Titan, it's just a phenomenal show. When I first watched it, I was like, oh, this is good. But with each season, and just watch season 3 part 2, that is a phenomenal piece, and I just catched up to the manga. The manga is phenomenal. Hajime Isayama is a great mangaka. His storytelling is on point. I've got to love it. Read the manga, but make sure to watch the anime, because the anime is superb. and it's beautiful. And Hajime Isayama made season 3 part 1, which is kind of a lower part of the show, great as well, which it takes some guts to do that, so I have to give him respect where it's due. And so it's a brilliant anime. It's only number 9 because there's more I like better, but it's there because it's a great show. If there's one mainstream anime I'd always recommend, it would be that. Okay, at number 8, this is one which you think is going to be a bit low. Here we go. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. At number 8, you ask, it's got to be the greatest anime of time. My anime list says it so. But as much as I think it's a sublime show, and it at one point was my favourite anime, over time it's slowly dwindled, but it's a superb show. It's got some great storytelling, and Brotherhood especially I prefer. I've seen a bit of the 2003 adaptation of Full Metal Alchemist, but I prefer Brotherhood a lot, and the graphics, and it is brilliant. I absolutely love it, and I couldn't go without it. It's just great. I love it so much. And so if you don't know what Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is about, and which is kind of hard, it's about two brothers, Edward Elric and Alphonse Elric, who do a human's transmutation circle to bring back their dead mother, and fails, and Ed loses his right arm and his leg, while Alphonse loses his whole body. And it shows him trying to get it back and becoming state alchemist, and it's bits of 7 Deadly Sins. I won't get into spoil this too much, but it's a great show, totally recommend it. Now, at number 7, I have FateStay Night Unlimited Blade Works. So you might be saying, out of all of the ones you could have you chose Unlimited Blade Works, but Unlimited Blade Works is my favourite of the 3 FateStay Night routes. I've watched a bit of Fate Zero, but I'm not so keen on it. I prefer Shiro as a character. Most people prefer Kiritsugu from Fate Zero, or might prefer a different one from another alternate Fate series. But I really like Shiro Emiya. I really think his character is really interesting, and especially Archer. I'm not going to go into spoilers because you really need to experience it yourself. But FateStay Night about Shiro getting chucked into the Holy Grail Wars and summons Saber, and they just it's a fight to a death battle royale. That's all I'm going to say. And I really like certain things they've done with the character of Archer, and the action is beautiful. That is all I'll say. The action is beautiful, and an all-round brilliant show. And so what's not to like? So that's why it's only that low, because again, there's some ones I really like better. And so great show, definitely recommend it. And got brilliant characters, and Rin, best girl. Sorry Saber, you're good, but Rin's better. So at number 6 we have Fully Cooley, and if there weren't some other shows, I would have probably put Fully Cooley bigger. And if you've watched my theory video, you'll know I'm a big fan of Fully Cooley. Fully Cooley progressive and alternate are dumpster fires. Progressive is better, but alternate is a massive dumpster fire, and I hate it. So we're talking about the original Fully Cooley only. And Fully Cooley is a 6-episode anime. It's got a great OST by The Pillows, who are a phenomenal band when doing this, and they do a great job on the soundtrack, like especially Ride On Shooting Star. It's a brilliant song, highly recommend you watch it. So a 6 episode anime, as I said. And the fun thing is, are you ready for Rido maths weeps? Here we go. So if you take 6 episodes equates to 3 hours, if all near around that, to complete it. So that's only 3 hours of your 24 day, and still got 21 hours to do all the rest of the stuff you want to do. But I recommend watching another 12 episode anime, which is only 6 hours, but oh well. But Fully Cooley is the wackiest anime you'll ever see, and it's very complex, and it's beautiful. Great mech anime, and it's just beautiful. One of the best Gainax products Gainax had to offer, and it's beautiful. I love Fully Cooley. It's hard to explain. You just need to watch it. If you haven't watched Fully Cooley, while you're watching this video, go back and watch Fully Cooley, then come back, because Fully Cooley is beautiful, and a holy mackerel, it is brilliant. So, you know, why are you doing that? We have Steins Gate. So Steins Gate is another kind, you might say, it's a bit mainstream, but I absolutely love it. I'm referring to both seasons, 0 included. I think it's good to put them both on the same spectrum because they are both brilliant. It follows the adventures of Rintaro Okabe and his science kind of club, and it's all about time travel, and he may learn the power to go back in time and redo. Then you get certain things happen, and it's a big sci-fi thriller, and it's amazing. The great characters, we've got the holy goddess Mayuri, we've got Rinto Okabe, can't forget Daru. Daru's a great man, great otaku. He's doing good for the community. Thumbs up from Rido for Daru. And it's a brilliant anime. I love both seasons. I play a little bit of a visual novel, great visual novel, and you know, I love it. I absolutely love Steins Gate, so I recommend you should really watch it. Okay, so next we have the Eccentric Family. You might not have heard of the Eccentric Family. It's one of those weird ones out there, but I absolutely love the Eccentric Family, and that's why it's in my top 3 top animes of all time. It's an anime I came across ages ago but never got the chance to watch, but it is brilliant. I absolutely love the Eccentric Family. It's based on the raccoon people called it Tanuki, and they're a delicacy for the humans, and they blend into human society, but they have their own underworld which they disguise and often pretend to be humans to blend in with society. And it's a really interesting anime about family, and with the hint of the Eccentric Family. It's a very slice of life. It's got some really hilarious comedy in the anime, and some pretty good action at some parts. And Milk Tub do a brilliant opening for each one. So, Ochoten Jinsei Da is one of my favourite songs of all time by Milk Tub, and the second one, I'm not going to try and pronounce its name because it's, you know, it's too long and too many Nasu Ga Mama Mas in it, and it's, you know, it's a great song. And so yeah, it's another one like The Pillows, who got a great OST, and it's just a really fun, moving anime about family and slice of life and trying to blend in with society, and it's brilliant. You should just check it out. Okay, so number 2. This is where I had to really struggle. If I could put this both first place, I would, but it has to be a bit lower. So the second is another Gainax product. I said before when I talk about Fully Cooley, it's one of their best projects, but not their best. Their far by best is Gurren Lagann, or Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, if you want to do the Japanese full title. Most people call it Gurren Lagann. So this follows the adventures of Simon the Digger and Kamina as they escape from a drill village and try to pierce the heavens and reach the land. And when they meet there, they meet someone called Yoko Littner, while there's these massive mechas and like these monsters kind of trying to get rid of the humans and shove them buried down the ground. I'm not going to ruin too much because it's got some great spoilers and really dramatic ones. You might have unfortunately already heard them, but it is amazing. It is a great anime, and it's got some of the wackiest action, and it changed the mecha genre forever, and I absolutely love the anime. It's one of the greatest. It is the greatest Gainax product what has come out, and it's probably one of the best anime of the modern age. 2007 it was released. Brilliant. Love every single character, and they're so memorable, and the ending is really sad. I'm not going to ruin it, but it is an absolute... If you haven't watched that anime, again, go and throw it out and get out of this place and watch it, because you're missing out. Because Gurren Lagann is a absolutely brilliant anime, and you'd be sad to miss it. Okay, so now we're on the number 1 spot. So There's an anime I've talked about a little bit, and it's unfortunate I haven't talked about more, because I absolutely love it. And so, what is this anime, you wonder? It is Assassination Classroom. Oh, so you might have known, if you've been around the channel, my favourite anime is Assassination Classroom. And that's what, like, between Gurren Lagann and Assassination Classroom, it's a really tight decision for me. But Assassination Classroom tops the cake. If you notice my Assassination Classroom t-shirt, because I absolutely love this anime. I love Koro-sensei, Karma, Nagisa. All the characters are so memorable and so interesting in their own way. So if you haven't heard what Assassination Classroom is about, or Ansatsu Kyoshiteru, it's about a alien called Koro-sensei comes down to the Earth and blows up half the moon, but he's gone into teaching, and he wants to teach the students of E class or N class, the worst of the worst in the class, and who are deemed as failures, and he's tasked with teaching them. And so it's an interesting part where so by the government, no one can kill him, he's unkillable, so it's tasked by the government to, right, you kids, if you don't succeed, we're gonna die, but if you do, you get a massive reward and you save the planet. So it's a story about a group of students trying to kill their teacher, but he's a brilliant teacher. And like Gurren Lagann, it has some brilliant quotes. Some of my favourite quotes are from Assassination Classroom, such, "It was tentacles all along," and there's a brilliant one about life, which I think is brilliant advice for life every day. And it really helps you get through the day, and you come out of it saying, God, I wish Koro-sensei was my teacher, because he's a brilliant teacher. He's phenomenal, and the anime is superb. And if we didn't have the 2013 Assassination Classroom anime, I don't know what I'd do with my life. Assassination Classroom, I watched it during my exams, and I was like, I could have done so much better if I had Koro-sensei, which is quite a hard thing if you're a student, just to say, I wish I had that teacher. It's got one of the saddest endings of anime history as well as I'm concerned. I was in tears on a bus in public. I had to, my mum just come back and like, why are you crying? I'm like, nothing. I haven't just watched Assassination Classroom, and I'm tearing after a certain something what happened in it. It was like, I never cried so much in my life. God. Even when I've watched the movie, I still cried. It's just so emotional. And if you, again, out of all of those, I say, if you're not watching, why you waited till the end to watch Assassination Classroom? If you have not watched Assassination Classroom yet, you're missing out on a sublime anime. And I'm going to do some more theories and analysis videos of Assassination Classroom, because I feel there's not enough love for this community of Assassination Classroom. I know it's got a good fan base, and I've learned some of my most popular videos have been Assassination Classroom, so, why wouldn't I do that? So, it's might as well. And I absolutely love Assassination Classroom. I've probably said that too much now, but I just do, and that is my favourite anime. So, anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 anime of all time. I've never done this video before, which is surprising, as I said. So I'm really happy to share them with you on this new saga on the Rido roller coaster. So without further ado, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button down below, and I really do appreciate any likes or any comments you have on what you want me to do in the next video. I'm always welcome for. And I just want to congratulate, we've now got 87 subscribers on the channel, and so I'm really happy about that. Thank you for subscribing if you're new here. And if you're new here, make sure to leave a comment down below. And I'm going to plug this more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. I've managed to successfully have more followers on Twitter than I do on YouTube. Oh dear, that's life, I suppose. But we're hoping to change that. And so on this new saga of the Rido roller coaster, I hope to see you next time. You silly Desus on the next trip of the Rido roller coaster. See you guys. Rido out.